Alright, so the chapter begins with writing, and under writing, this is the first episode which says, how do I write? So, I want to give you a first hand information how do I write, and you can try. If it works for you, go for it. If it doesn't work, I have various other methods as well, which didn't work for me, might work for you. Alright, so I am a little old school, so when I sit for writing, I don't use my laptop, neither my mobile. I just take a A4 sheet blank paper, take my favorite pen, and I start jotting down points. Okay, so that's how I do it. So let's say I'm writing a poem, and I just pull up a sheet of paper, and start writing on it. That's all. Now, I finish writing. I just take the paper and put it in my file and punch it and file it up. Now, again, I want to write something. I don't take that same paper. I pull up a new or a fresh sheet of paper and I start writing on it. Now, I'll tell you why I do this. I feel like when I write something, and if it's not complete, I try to complete it, but if it's not complete, it's left midway. I don't want to continue my second poem or something new on the old sheet. I would pull up a new sheet. And once a week, I would go back to it and read out whatever I have written, add a few points, and once it's ready, I then put it on my computer. I pull up Microsoft Word and start typing it out. Sounds easy, right? Apart from that, I also have a diary which I use every day. I also jot down few points on my post-it notes as well. Again, this also depends like what exactly you're looking at. So my last book, Writings on the Wall, and it was a short collection of poetries, and the new trend of poetry that's come in the market, 4 lines which has no sync whatsoever. And I thought, let me try those poems. And I jotted down like over 300, 400 poems. But then just to realize that most of them didn't make any sense, and I had to throw them out and came down till 60. Yeah, that's why I don't edit my books, because I throw out everything. You see, today my mood will be good, a romantic mood, and I can write really lovely poems. Oh, the flowing breeze feels like her kisses. The moment it hits me, it feels like love. Okay, but let's say next day my mood is to write something on revenge or avenge. I will not continue from there. It would make no sense, right? So I jot down that way and I work that way. So that's one way I write poetries or my stories. When I was writing this book, like the raindrops, I started with first chapter, and then I got a call from someone and I got distracted and I left the first chapter there. I completed my second chapter a week later when I was sitting and jotting down few points, and something clicked me. Oh, let me complete this. I complete my second chapter. And a week later, I met one of my friend, and which we were sharing some old memories, like how I started raindrops and how we could have been good friends, and we decided that we should move ahead. And he wanted to continue with his job, and I wanted to get into the startup ecosystem, and I wrote down. So today I have chapter 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, but I don't have chapter 1. Now for chapter 1, I need special time to sit and write. So that's how it works. Now, once it's all ready, I would then sit down and I would see how and where do I pull up a link from chapter 1 to chapter 2. See, when you're writing a novel or a book or a memoir like what I am working on right now, plus you want to convey a message, there should be a connection. You simply can't write chapter 1, Bernard does this, chapter 2, Bernard. Who Bernard? Who is Bernard? who, what, how. No, it doesn't work like that. It has to be in sync, and to make the whole, the manuscript in sync, you have to work a lot. If you remember, when we were in school, we used to have the short stories, and it was like one word. Bernard goes to the jungle, meets elephant, meets bear, meets lion, meets tiger, having food, comes home. And then I had to sit, and we as students had to sit and put down across, saying that Bernard goes to the jungle or to the forest and he meets so and so. And so that's how your writing is. So if you are writing and you're doing it for the first time, take a blank sheet of paper. You think of the idea that you want to put it down. Let's say you have a storyline, you put it down, write point by point, just jot down the points. You don't have to make it complete new, you don't have to make it proofread, or you don't have to make it excellent copy. You just have to basically put down your thoughts. To make it worth reading is your editors and your publisher's job. Your job is to write. So open up your heart and write. That's what I want when you write. So once you have done that, then you sit down on your computer, or if you wish to write, look at these points and start bringing up your story. I hope you liked, and I hope you understood how I write. I'm a little bit I enjoy my writing, so I'm a little bit lazy when I write. I would little bit take a time, I would be quick, I would be lazy, but then that's how I write, but I enjoy writing. So I'm a little slow with this. But if you find this episode interesting, drop a text to me or tweet to me. I'll get back to you if you have any queries. In next episode, I will teach you how to get rid of the writer's block. Thank you.